Hi, this is Professor Coder. I'm your teacher for this month in TED611. I thought I would take you on a short tour of the website. First of all, the home page opens up like this, and there's tabs across the top. The ones you'll be using will be the gradebook, possibly if you look at the gradebook to see what your grades are on assignments, and then email. I'll be using that to email you. The Live tab will be used with Class Live Pro, where I'll be able to do an online synchronous chat with you during the course. Doc sharing is where I'll be putting all the example papers. The drop box, of course, is where you drop your assignments as you're finished with each one. We won't be using Journal. If we find anything interesting that everybody should know about as far as websites and so on, we can put them in the weblog. Over here on the left side, we have the syllabus and then the course outline, and you should try all of those. And then the general area here for learning about some of the basic parts of the assignments are in this area here. And each week has its own MCA number. There's this first week, and here's the second week, and when you click on it, it opens up, and the third week, and then the last and the fourth week is right there. And so if you want to take a quick look at each one of these parts, here's the reading, here's multimedia that goes with it, here's our first two assignments. Discussion boards are important, and that's the way it is for each of the weeks. This is an interesting one. This is sort of a icebreaker. It's our class biographies, where you tell me a little bit about yourself and share it with everyone else in the class. And also, if you want to include a picture of yourself, your dog, anything that you find important in your life, motorcycle or whatever, then you can include that on there, and then I will put that up here in the doc sharing under the shared scrapbook that we're going to be making. The course outline is a good place to start, and when you select that, you'll see it opens up. And the first thing they talk about is these TPA requirements. And we have two assignments that are part of the TPA system, which, by the way, all teacher credential candidates who begin their programs on or after July 1st, 2008 have to pass 4 TPA tasks before their teacher education institution in California recommends them for teacher credential. So we have two places in our course. In this one here, in assignment 1A, and that then later on in the fourth week we have assignment 4A, and both of those will give you credit toward the TPA requirements. And if you want to find out more about that, you can click on that link right there. The textbooks that we're going to be using is the Slavin Educational Psychology, and the current one is edition number 10. But if you have edition 8, 9, or 10, it will work just fine in our course. Moving along here, there's APA guidelines, and I'll be sending you a special little video about how to do your papers formatting. Here's our requirements. First week, these are the subjects we're going to be covering. Second week, third week, and the fourth week. So you can check that out. Another thing to double check in the textbook and software section is the inspiration software that we used in the first week for graphical design. You're not required to use this software, but it is available to you. You can get a one-time 30-day trial version of it from www.inspiration.com. If you have other kinds of software that will do the job of making a chart, you're welcome to use them as well. Another thing to double check, and as you look at each one of these weeks opening up, is first of all, after the reading that you do and looking at the multimedia, when you look at the assignments, each one of these assignments opens up into the description of the assignment, like here's the first week, but it also usually has a link, and every one of them has a link, like an example assignment. And when you end up clicking on the example assignment, it will open up and you'll see an example paper with the running head and the title and so forth, with all the APA formatting, and you'll be able to check out your assignment template or example of your assignment that will be helpful to you in guiding you. There's one of these for every one of the assignments, and at the beginning of each you'll see some directions, but that's actually not the first page of it. It's the first page of the paper is this page 1. The thing that will be a big help to you will be the web links. Each one of the weeks has a web link that's connected to the 8th edition of the text. There's not an upgraded version for the 9th or 10th, but these are still a big help for making summaries of each chapter. Especially if you don't have your book yet, you can use these. So when you click on one of these web links, here's week number 1, you'll see that they have 2 different concepts, and if you click on, for example, the theories of development, say you want to find out information, what's in the text about that, you'll see a picture of the textbook here, and if you go up to the welcome at the top, you'll see the down arrow, and you can pick out any of the chapters here you want to find summaries of. If, say, for chapter 2, I click that, and then I go over here to the Go button, and if I go to that selected page, then this page comes up, which is a guide for that particular chapter, and here it is over here on this left side. And this is the important one here, the overview. The rest of these are things you can do, but the overview is a summary, actually just summary notes for the chapter 2. So if you look down here, you'll see all the summarized concepts of the chapter 2. And I think this will be a good study guide for you as you go through the course this month. I hope this will be a big help to you, and if you have any questions, please call me at 530-305-0938, my cell number, or email me at michael.coder@natuniv.edu. Thank you very much.